Hello everyone. So in this video we will learn how to sync new Jira issues to GitHub. So imagine this, you are using Jira to create issues. So now the idea is that once an issue is created in Jira, there must be an issue in GitHub reflecting the same details of the issue in Jira. So here you have two choices. The first choice is copy all the details of Jira, sort it out, and manually add each issue in GitHub. Now the problem with this approach is it's actually very repetitive and tiresome. So here I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that whenever a new issue is created in Jira, automatically create an issue in GitHub. So in this video we will be using PabriConnect to integrate Jira and GitHub. The best part of using PabriConnect is there is no need for coding skills or programming knowledge. It can be done easily. Let me show you with an example. Okay, so basically this is my Jira account and I am going to create an issue. So the name of the issue is, let's say, Java error. Okay, and the description I am entering is Java compilers are stuck. Okay, it's just a random thing that's popping in my head. Okay, so let me just click on create to create an issue in Jira. So the idea is that if an issue is created in Jira, it will be reflected as an issue in GitHub. So what I'm going to do here is, let me just take you to GitHub and let me just refresh GitHub. Okay, so the GitHub is getting refreshed. So when the page appears, we can expect to find this newly created issue, that is Java error. Yes, we do have the bug, that is Java error. So basically this is the whole process. You create an issue in Jira. It will be also reflected as an issue in GitHub. Now to begin the actual integration process between GitHub and Jira, we are going to type Pabrik.com in our browser. So your obvious question is, why Pabrik.com? Well, we have an app called as PabriConnect that will integrate Jira and GitHub. So this is the website of Pabrik.com. Let me just click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of PabriConnect. As you can see, I already have made an account in PabriConnect. You can also build your own free account in just 2 minutes. So let me just scroll down and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so basically we are going to create a new workflow that is going to integrate Jira and GitHub. Now before I create a new workflow, there is something I have to do. So as you can see, I have already created a workflow that has integrated Jira and GitHub. Now I'm going to switch off this workflow. The reason I'm switching off this workflow is very simple. We are going to create a new workflow, and if this old workflow is running parallel to it, there will be the problem of duplication of results. Basically, the same issue in Jira will be repeated twice in GitHub. So to avoid the duplication of results, I have switched off this workflow. It is actually none of your concern because we are going to start from scratch by clicking on create workflow. Okay, so we are going to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Jira to GitHub. And after that, let me just click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. So basically we are going to create a new workflow. Now if you directly want to access this workflow, you can clone the link using the link which is available in the description box. So basically in the choose app, how about we make it as Jira. Jira it is. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as new issue. Okay, so new issue is a trigger event. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger event? Trigger is basically a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new issue is created in Jira, then what action should be taken by the system? Now we do have a ton of trigger events like issue updated, new comment, comment updated, comment deleted, and so on. All of them are a bunch of trigger events. Now in case if you want more trigger events according to your choice, all you have to do is just approach the help section. Okay, so when you click on the help section, you will be directed to Pabrik forums. Here you can just make a request that you want so and so trigger events. Okay, so let me just take you to PabriConnect and let me just click on connect. So in the new credentials, we have to enter the email and the API token. So we are going to start with the easy one. So this is my email and then we are going to enter the API token. So to get the API token, let me just take you to Jira and let me just click on my profile. So in the profile, you will find the option account settings. Click this. Okay, so basically this will lead to the Altation account. So basically Jira is a part of Altation. Okay, so let me just click on security. Okay, so just scroll down and here you will find the section for API token. Just click on create and manage API token. So as you can see, these are all the tokens that I have created. Now remember this, you can create a maximum of 25 tokens. Now for your consideration, I'm going to create one more token. The name of the token is GitHub Data. Just a random name that's popping in my head, that's all. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. So this is your token. I'm just removing the privacy and I'm going to copy this. I have copied the token and let me just paste it here. Okay, so the API token has been entered. Let me just click on save. So when you click on save, you will find the webhook URL, the domain, the name, and the GQL filter. So first of all, we will start with the webhook URL. Now in the most cases, we basically copy this webhook URL into the triggering software. Now in case of Jira, we don't have to do all those things. All you have to do is enter the domain first. Okay, so basically this is my domain. I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. I'm sorry, Control V. Okay, so this is my domain. Now we have to give a name to this webhook URL. So I'm just going to give a random name. How about Rainbow? Rainbow1. Just a random name that's popping in my head. And in case of JQL filter, so what is JQL filter? So let me just take you to Jira. It is basically asking to select that particular project where if the issue is created, it will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So as you can see, I do have some projects, that is bug tracking, error fixing, Motorhead, code error mapping. All of them are the projects that is present in my Jira account. Now I want to send the data when an issue is created in this particular project, bug tracking. So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, I'm just going to Pabbly Connect first, and I'm going to copy this project equal to. I'm going to just copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Easy. Now coming to the part that is the project. So name of the project is bug tracking. So I'm basically going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. So basically it is going to filter that from this particular project. When an issue is created in Jira, it will send the data to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so basically at this point, all we have to do is just click on save and send test request. Okay, so basically this means that we have integrated Jira and Pabbly Connect. This means that anytime a new issue is created in Jira, Pabbly Connect will capture the data. So as to ensure that Pabbly Connect captures this data, let me just click on this button, capture webhook response. Click this. So it is showing it is waiting for the data. So let me just take you to Jira and let me just click on create. So basically we are going to create a new issue. So the name of the issue is let's say C++ programming error. And the reason is C for loop is not working. Okay, for loop is not working. Let me just click on create. Okay, so an issue called as C++ programming error has been created. Now since Pabbly Connect is integrated with Jira and to this particular project, that is bug tracking, let's see whether Pabbly Connect has captured this detail or not. So let's have a look. Yes, the data has been captured. So as you can see, we do have the details. Where is the detail? I mean, let me just scroll down. Okay, so let me just scroll down even more. Okay, so as you can see, we do have the description. The for loop is not working. So this is the description and this is the summary, basically the title, C++ programming error. So we are basically going to enter all this detail in GitHub to create an issue. So to do that, let me introduce one more window. So this window is called as the action window. Now in the choose app, how about we make it as GitHub? GitHub it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as create an issue? Okay, so create an issue is an action event. There are many more action events like update an issue, create a gist, create a pull request, update a pull request, create an issue command, and so on. All of them are a bunch of action events. Now, just like the triggers, if you want more action events, just approach Pabbly forums and make a request that you want so and so action events. So let me just take you to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and let me just click on connect. So basically we are going to connect, and let me just click on connect with Jira. We don't have to do anything else. All we have to do is just click on authorize with Pabbly. Okay, so the authorization is successful. Just press OK. So as you can see, we have a set of blanks in front of you. Now in the owner, it is showing Pabbly. This is because I have signed in as Pabbly because it was using the email. Okay. Now in case of repo, so basically I do have many repositories. So these are all the repositories I have. So let me just take you to repository. So these are all this repository. Now you can just create a new repository. So what if Now, how about we create a new repository here? Okay, so basically the idea is that when a new repository is created in GitHub, it will be also reflected in PabliConnect. So the name of the repository, how about Jira? Because the data is definitely coming from Jira, that is why. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. I'm just giving it as Jira. So the repository has been created. So my plan is when I click on refresh, I can expect to find, oh, I'm sorry, I should be refreshing this part. Okay, so when I click on refresh, I can expect to find this newly created repository that is for Jira in the dropdown. Yes, we do have the repository that is Pabbly/Jira. So we are going to create all this issue in this particular repository. Now in the label, I'm just keeping it as bug. Okay, so this is my title. So it was something related to C++. So I'm just going to map that particular detail. Okay, and we have mapped it. Now the body is basically the description that we have got from Jira. So I'm just going to type for loop. The for loop is not working. Okay. Now in the assignee, there is only one assignee, but if you want more assignee, you should actually create more assignees here and it will be reflected here, just like we have mentioned the repository. Now I'm happy with this one, so I'm just keeping this. So at this point, all we have to do is just click on save and send test request to create an issue in GitHub. So let me do that. Okay, so the API response is definitely positive. So let me just take you to issues. Okay, so as you can see, this is a newly created issue, C++ programming error. So basically, this is the whole gist. You create an issue in Jira, it will be reflected as an issue in GitHub. Now, before we end this, let me just explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So that is why I have minimized my action window, and also I have minimized my trigger window. So basically, this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, you integrated Jira to PabliConnect, and then you have integrated PabliConnect to GitHub. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Jira and GitHub. Excellent.